राधिका प्रियात्मने श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत नारायण श्री कृष्ण लीला कथाने सुधाक्षमोदाय माधुर्य गुणैः वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषमान्तं नारायणं त्वं हिरण्यनां भक्तशिरोमणि श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जोदयकमपि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं तं सततं प्रपद्ये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्ताय हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Let me offer millions of something that the feet of Guru Gopal Guru Varga Namanista Santa all present, past, future Vaishnavas, Tawad Danvat Pranam, Vancha Kalpataru Pyascha, Kripa Sindhu Bhavane View, Vaishnava View, Today I have come to Lucknow, capital of UP. Tomorrow is a Snanan Yatra. We have a temple Pratishtapana here in Lucknow. Oh, we heard about Pani activity. So tomorrow, Sunday, Jagannath Snana Yatra begins, Purnima. Mukunda Datta and also Sridhar Pandit disappearance day. Then 5th June is Srila Shyamanand Prabhu's disappearance day. 8th June, Vakreshwar Pandit's disappearance day. Then 13th June, Srivas Pandit's disappearance day. 14th June, Yogini Ekadasi. Then 19th is Jagannath's Gundicha Mandir Marjana. Remember we are talking this for a long time. Gundicha Mandir, cleansing of Gundicha Mandir. We have to clean our heart. Then only we have qualification to participate in Jagannath Rath Yatra. So, then Sarup Damodar and Shivananda Sen disappearance day on that day. Appearance day of Jagannath. So, on the Snanan Yatra, on the Jeshta Purnima, tomorrow is Purnima, full moon day. So, Purushottam Jagannath Snana Yatra is takes place. So, that time, is also considered, like here we see, Jagadish, Baladev, Balabhadra, Subhadra Devi. They, they, they come to the Pahandi Vijaya. They build a big platform or taking that. And apparently on the platform and the floor, there are holes there on the top. Purposefully. So that the demigod also can bathe them. So like that. Uh, Along with the Sudarshan. 108, very cool water. Uh, they bring from the golden pots. 108 golden pots. After taking bath, Lord takes the form of Ganesh. All the Brahma Rishis, all Devatas, uh, they bring to bathing uh, from the heavenly planets, carrying water from their head, filled with parijata, uh, very perfume-filled flowers, uh, along with Brahma. Uh, under the direction of Brahma, they also bathed. Uh, and Jaya Shabda Purna Stuti, they also glorified. So that's why on the platform where they are sitting, Jagannath Baladev, on top, the cover, there's a hole there. So Brahm, Devatas bathing from there. So because of that, very freely they can stay there and do Snana Yatra. Indradumna, Mahabhagavat. Uh, he made a very amazing place, big place outside. Uh, uh, Amazing, very astonishing stones, diamonds, very big place. Uh, but in the later on time, it was renovated again by Ananga Bhimadev, the present, the bathing place. So on the day of Snana Yatra, different kinds of jewels, mani, moti, mala, chama, different kind of flags, all the decoration, torna, and all that. They decorate that place. Then Dupa Gandha. Afterwards, the servants of Jagannath from south. There is a special well where they take this water. And they also cover their mouth completely so that even their breathing will not touch the water. Uh, uh, Saying all the mantras. These golden parts, they bring it. Then the king also will be present. The, uh, the king, uh, Chamra. Then they bring Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, uh, Sudarshan on the top. Uh, uh, so, one time Lord Jagannath told uh, uh, he told that Swayambhuva Manu in the Satya Yuga, Ditya uh, he will obtain the darshan of Bhagavan. So the Swayambhuva Manu Yajna, because of that he appeared. So that just Purnima, that day he has appeared. So in a way that like tomorrow is considered as Punya Janam Siti, meaning very auspicious appearance day. Like we do Krishna Janmashtami day. Tomorrow is like Jagannath, Baladev Subhadra, Sudarshan, Punya Janmatiti. So by his order, that day, uh, Adivas, they arrange this great taking back. See, Jagannath Swaniyatra happens only once a year. But other day, they also perform like in temple, Abhishek, right? Or like deities. So they put it mirror in front of him and they bathe the mirror. Not directly, directly. But directly they do on this day. Uh, Indradimna Maharaj also, because of this, is to celebrate this on this appearance day, Janmatithi, on this Jeshti Purnima. So now on the Sindhu, on the Sindhu river, on the bank of Sindhu, there is Akshayavata, meaning there is one eternal, staying one water, the holy tree. On the north of that, Sarva Tirthamaya, there is a well. In that water, it is like all tirthas come and reside in that well. So take water from that. Uh, and then, but Lord Bhagavan, Jagannath, told Indradimna, Lord is revealing all these things. There is a well which contains all the holy places, all the tirthas. So now it is covered by the sand. So you uncover that. Uh, uh, so after removing, making ready, then he appeared. So then the Kshetrapala, Dikpala, they they found that in a prescribed way. Like that. So the Brahmanas on the golden parts, They take that Sarvatirthamaya well water, very auspicious water. Uh, on the morning of that Purnima day, they bathe Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. So this is the instruction given by Jagannath. All these rules, regulation, how to do this and that, who will do what to Indradyumna. Uh, so that according to instruction given today, Jagannath Puri, same way they do Snana Yatra. And also after the Snana Yatra, they put on the dress of Ganesh. Now for that also there is one pastime. One time there was a Brahmin in South India. He was devoted to Ganesh. This is very interesting. Uh, so also it's amazing. On the day of Snana Yatra, Jagannath Puri, there is always rain. On the day of Rath Yatra, there is no rain. Uh, actually, you might say, one time I saw myself, there was rain on Jagannath Rath Yatra day, but not on the Ratha. It was so amazing. Everybody can see this, because everything was on camera. So it was amazing. Regularly, uh, you know, uh, uh, now, one time what happened was there was a Ganapati Bhatta, a Brahmana from Karnataka, who was a devout worshipper of Ganesh. He learned from the Shastra that Sadaishwareshwara Bhagavan is splendidly residing in Purushottam Kshetra in the transcendental form of Daru Brahman, meaning wood, in the form of wood. Lord is independent. He can appear in any form. So, appeared Supreme Brahman in the form of wood. So, he came to have darshan to Jagannath Puri. But after taking darshan of Jagannath, he was not satisfied. Why? Because if Lord Jagannath indeed is Sarveshwara, Sarveshwareshwara, is the Lord of all the Lords, then his worshipable deity Ganesh should also be present with him. If Jagannath is the Lord of all Lords, including Ganesh, Ganesh should have been with him. I should have seen Ganesh with him or within him. Unable to resolve this mystery, he went to Atarnala, Ataranala, one place, began to fast and thought, I'm an offender, and so it is improper for me to maintain this life. His thinking is an offender. I could not see my worshipable deity in the assembly along with Jagannath. So I should give up my life. He fasted to death. So determined, one pointed. So when Ganapati Bhatta commenced his fast, Jagannath manifested in the form of Ganesh while sitting on the bathing platform. Like sitting on a bathing platform, then he manifested wearing a Ganesh dress. So meanwhile, people were Lord gave inspiration to others. You go and tell Ganapati Bhatta, come and take darshan. Ah, because from tomorrow, Anavasara will begin. Not get darshan. For 15 days, you will not get darshan. From tomorrow, Snanayatra begins. Please come. Then all your desires will be fulfilled. So ultimately, he was convinced. He came to take darshan. When he came to darshan, he found Ganesh before his eyes. So he filled with so much joy. So that day he made a special request. Oh my Lord, huh? Gajanana Daru Brahma. He changed the name. He gave a new name to the Lord. Gajanana, Lord Gajajana Daru Brahma. Ganapati, Lord of everyone. Now I am satisfied to have your darshan. All my doubts are dispelled. I have one request from today onwards. Whenever you come to this Snana Yatra, Snana Mantapa, where the bathing, Vedi, like place where they bathe Jagannath on this day, please manifest this form and give your darshan to everyone. So also Ganapati Bhatta was also responsible, instrumental in creating a fund in the temple to meet with annual expenses for the Ganesh Vesha, dressing him as like Ganesh. So they're still going on. Uh, so this is very amazing. Lord is pleased by this, um, by devotion. Um, like one example given, uh, like how Lord, even though his own determination, he can change it. How the one example is given, uh, King Pratap Rudra, for example. Uh, was that the Lord told many devotees requested, Lord, Prataprudra wants to take in darshan. He is so wonderful, he is Vaishnava, so good quality, serving in so many ways. But Mahaprabhu denied them. No, I cannot give. I renounced the order. Then he said, if Sarup Damodar Pandit tells me I should give darshan, then I will give. Then Sarup Damodar Pandit replied, now why should I say? Why should I request Lord to give this? I'm going to tell you, not only he will give his darshan, he will even touch the king. I will see this. He's telling. Now why Sarup Damodar is telling? King has devotion to you, and he has subjugated by devotion. King has devotion to you, he has subjugated by devotion. You may make rules, but after all, you are controlled by the devotion. you know, you change your rules also. So, uh, so Damodar Pandit predicted this much before it happened. So, what was the reason for Mahaprabhu's grace to flow? Mahaprabhu's heart had melted seeing the kings humbly sweeping the road before Jagannath Ratha while sprinkling transcendental sandalwood water before. So he is sweeping, he is like acting like servant of Jagannath. So that's why the only way to attain mercy of Lord Krishna is Sneha Lesha Peksha Matra. Sneha Lesha Apeksha. Lesha Apeksha Matra. Krishna Krupara. Sneha Vasa Ana Ay Kare Swatantra Acharan. The Lord mercy is dependent only on affection. Being obliged only by affection, Lord Krishna acts very independently. So the affectionate service of the Lord. And the Lord's mercy is called Ahaituki, causeless. But then here there is a cause. We sing the kirtan, Ahaituki Bhakti, Hruday, Jage Anukshane. So it's not easy to understand the words of the scripture. That's why we have to hear from the Vaishnavas. So, if you want to understand Srimad Bhagavatam, you must approach a self-realized Vaishnava and hear from him. You can do this when you have completely taken shelter of the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, associate regularly uh, with the devotees of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But then only will you understand the waves of ocean of devotion. Uh, by doing this, it's possible to understand, otherwise one cannot. What will be the result of doing this? So, like, uh, very difficult to understand. Uh, like she, Pratyajna Bharati Maharaj, she is giving an example, this love, So, like in the language of love, actually, the only qualification to understand the language on the realm of love is love. No logic, nothing. Love, only through love you can understand. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Only those who possesses love in their hearts will understand, not otherwise. So, even in this material world, not everybody can understand the language of love. Though difficult for the ordinary to understand, it is possible for those who possesses a loving heart. In the realm of love, yes means no and no means yes. When Radharani tells Krishna, don't you dare touch me, it actually implies the opposite. You please touch me. So, Gopi's language, only Krishna can understand. So, they, Bhakti giving one story, real story. In Assam, there was a king, Godapani. He was attacked by the Muslim kings. So somehow he escaped and he was hiding in the forest. Others say he was staying with the Vaishnavas, uh, in a um, incognito, Vaishnava mutts, incognito. So they imprisoned Queen, the Muslims, and they started giving trouble for her. Where is your husband? No. Uh, so, so they were giving so much trouble for her because giving trouble, so she will reveal where he has gone and he will come like that. When he came to know she was being troubled, one day the king came with a ragged dress, okay, you know, unclean, ragged, telling that he is the guru of the queen. Please take me inside. So the guards took him inside. And he recognized the queen, and queen also recognized him. And she should have told, "Oh, king, I love you." This. No, you should not. No, take him away. He is not my guru. He is a hmm, duplicate, and he is making a show. He is not my guru. Not connected. Take him away. Why is he saying this? Then what happened later on? He went away. They took him away, and then he became, with the help of the vote, Vaishnavas and all, he threw away the Muslim. But this queen gave up her life. Now, if the queen, he can say, wait a minute, if she has so much love, why she did not embrace him or he embraced her? If she has, then they would have known the king, they would have killed him. You understand? So, so that is love. So that love made her to protect him. To protect him, she denied the real identity of the king. She protected him. See how very difficult to understand. So later on, actually the uh, he also left the queen, and again regained, and his son made a one wonderful remembrance place for her, saying that she is actually Sati, meaning very devoted to the queen, king. So, so massive thing, memory of his mother, Sati, meaning she is very chaste lady, because uh, she turned her face by seeing the husband calling him a cheat and had him kicked out. Uh, because of that, husband was even slapped by the soldiers. But then how we can call her chaste? Uh, because uh, हरे कृष्णा प्रभु हम क्लास में हैं बाद में फोन करता हाँ आपको 25 भेज दिया ना भेज दिया ना आपको 25,000 भेज दिया था हाँ ठीक है हाँ मैडम हरे कृष्णा so um, so that's why she got chased. So See, this is uh, not self-centered, You see, this what it shows that love beyond the senses, meaning not our senses. See, mundane love is we want to gratify our senses and not Krishna's sense. So like that. Also, tomorrow is the disappearance day of Mukunda Datta, Sridhar Pandit disappearing, and Mukunda Datta. Now, Mukunda Datta is, we should know, because every day we sing Mukunda Vasu Ghosh in the Gaura Arati evening, right? So, Mukunda, singer, Vasu Ghosh. So that Mukunda, there's an amazing pastime with him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaching to him uh, that one thing is uh, one time uh, Mahaprabhu exhibited what is called Sata Prahariya Leela, meaning uh, his divine form holding a conch, disc, club, and lotus with the deities on his lap. Uh, and invited all the devotees for his darshan. So devotees were calling, taking darshan. Then, but during this Leela, Mahaprabhu refused to give his darshan to Mukunda Datta. Then Mukunda pleaded with the devotees uh, to implore Mahaprabhu to give him his darshan. So Srivas Pandit, himself pleaded with on behalf of Mukunda Datta. Please give your mercy to him. He is such a wonderful singer, all this. Then Mahaprabhu said, after a crore of births, you will get my darshan. After a crores of birth, meaning 10 million life later. Yes, take 10 million's birth, then I will give his darshan. When Mukunda heard this play, he danced with great joy, thinking that after going through this 8.4 million births, nothing good has happened. Another, 10 million crore million births will over in no time. We are going through 8.4 million different species. So again, this 10 million will go in no time. But at least Mahaprabhu has given the assurance that I will have his darshan. I will have his audience again after 10 million lives later. He has given me assurance. Hence, there is no doubt that one day I will get his darshan. I will obtain his audience. See, upon hearing of Mukunda's reaction, Mahaprabhu called Mukunda inside. See, Lord changed me, seeing Mukunda's great determination. Wow. See. But then you might ask the question, wait a minute, then why Lord denied in the first place to give him darshan because Mukunda Datta used to sing very beautiful kirtan, but he was not one-pointed. He would attend and sing kirtan even in the assemblies of Mayavadis, Karmis, Jnanis, and so on, and accept their teachings, thinking them to be superior to devotional service. So, considering his lack of staunch faith, he was refused darshan. But when he spontaneously expressed his full faith in Mahaprabhu's words, he was immediately awarded darshan. See, this is the thing. So, Mukunda, of course, is the eternal servant of the Lord. But through him, Lord is teaching something. This is what it is. How we should be one point. So Mukundatta would sing kirtan so sweetly, very beautiful. So, uh, um, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also said, Mukunda about Mukunda. Sometimes Mukunda, is very puts straw in his mouth, making him humble, to show his humility. And sometimes he beats me with a stick when he mingles with another sampradaya. So this is Lord's law. Understand? Lord wants us to be attached to Him only. When we are going here and there, this and that, it brings displeasure heart because it is see because nothing else gives us happiness. So when we go away from Him, we can see He also feels pain. That's why we also feel pain. Understand? That pain we feel, separation comes from Lord also feels separation. See how great. So that's why he's very anxious. When to me, when you will embrace me, Krishna is very enthusiastic to accept our service. So when we do that, that's when we really get satisfied. We feel our life has become successful. So, Mukundatta, so that Mukunda, who is Mukunda? So Vasudev Datta, is his brother. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had uh, like one lead singer, two supporting singers, uh, two mridangam, and then one dancer. So Mukunda is the lead singer, and lead dancer was Haridas Thakur. um, And the four groups like that. In the front, four Rath Yatra. On the two sides of the Rath Yatra, behind. So four in the front, two on the side, six, one back, seven groups. Manifest, he was there in all the group all the time. Only three people, Sarvam Bhattacharya, Kashi Mishra, and then the king. So, very astonishing. So Mukundatta, uh, he he was with Mahaprabhu as a classmate. Huh? Uh, so he was admitted to Gangadhar Pandit. Huh? Uh, uh, During that time, nobody could understand in my description of the um, sometimes this Panditya is to, and then again he will defeat himself and buy another. So finding it out that the logic today he will defeat somebody, will defeat. Some other day will. So there is endless game. See, this is what is happening in this science. Endless. They are doing research. Oh, this. No, 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 another way. So it's going on and on. Now Krishna says it's all waste of time. He is not accessible by our logic, by our mind. He is beyond logic. Lord is beyond time. Three modes of material nature. Gunatita, Varnatita, beyond description. So how we can describe him? Only through bhakti, affection to the Lord. Otherwise, this mundane, oh, research, this, that. All this research is within the realm of the space, time, and conditioned by three modes of material. How we can understand? How we can find it? See? So that's why when he was a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doing his Leela, education, teaching this. We can say even when he defeated this Keshav Kasmi, a powerful Pandit. He defeated whole world, everybody. But he was easily defeated by Chaitanya. He thought, wow, nobody is equivalent to me. So much false ego. Chaitanya, without very easily, without not even noticing it, defeated. And then what he did, he made him a devotee. Don't be puffed up that you are the Pandit, this. The more you know Pandit, you should understand bhakti. You should come to the bhakti. Bhakti is Shrestha. Bhakti is the foremost. Bhakti is the foremost. So, like that. Uh, so, then sometimes this Mukunda, and all, they used to run away from him because they could not defeat him or they could not, was so intelligent, Nimai Pandit. But he is telling Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one day now he is running away, he will come in front of me. It will not take many time, many days. How I will become a Vaishnava? Uh, become such a great Vaishnava that even Brahma and Shiva, they will come close to me. They come to the place where I stay and they roll on the floor. Ah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu described it. Asi bole, laughing like, आगे पढ़ो कथा दिन तबे देखिए मोर वैष्णव दिन. So in Gaya, Ishwarpuri, after obtaining Diksha in Ishwarpuri, from Ishwarpuri, Gaya, then Mahaprabhu came back to Navadvip. He was filled with Krishna Prem. Uh, so, looking in that way, Mukunda used to read, used to recite shlokas, appropriate shlokas. And he was doing kirtan appropriately. So he used to give happiness to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mukunda's kirtan, it used to touch the heart so much and also so sweet. Even Advaita Acharya, Ishwara Puripad, they used to fill with so much love. So Pundarik Vidyanidhi, who is in Krishna Lila, Vrishabhanu Maharaj. So whom Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to say, Pundarik, Bapre, Pundarik, Bapre, Pundarik, Bapre. Taking his name, he used to cry. So he came to Navadvip, he was residing very secretly. Huh? See, Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Only Mukunda Datta knew him. So Mukunda Datta is a Vaishnava. So he took Gadadhar Pandit, who is from life, from the birth, he was renounced. And he took Gadadhar Pandit. Oh, Gadadhar Pandit, come and take darshan of great Vaishnava. So he took Mukundatta, Vidyanidhi, near Vidyanidhi's place of residence there in Mayapur. But here Vidyanidhi is sitting on a very spotless white couch. Then he is taking pawn. Uh, then uh, then all very amazing like spray and all that. meaning all Bhogavilas. If anybody says Vidyanidhi Pandit, like he is materialistic, he is delighting in himself, in showing off, his wealth, and also like that he is enjoying that. There cannot be any bhakti in him. So when Gadadhar Pandit felt like that, what is there? Yeah. But Mukunda understood his mind, Gadadhar Pandit. And that's why he recited one sloka. Aho bakiyam tanakana kutam jingasayaya paya apima lebe gatim dhatru Nichitam tato anyam kama dayalam sharanam rachema. Aho bakhiyam sanakala kutam. Oh, when uh, this, uh, you know, when Krishna was a small baby, this demon came smearing her breast with very powerful poison to kill him. Aho sanak bakiyam, sister of the Bakasura. So then what he gave her, who she came to kill him, he gave her like a nursing mother in Golokunda. Can I find more affectionate, more merciful Lord than him? Aho Baki Sanakala Kutam Kamva Dayalum Sharanam Rajema. But when Pundrik Vidyanidhi heard this, and he true. Hey, yeah. Remember Krishna, he crying, tears coming, eyes, hair standing, shaking, you know. I mean, he threw everything, ever, fell unconscious, crying, tears flowing down, all the ashtasatvika, all the symptoms, great love manifesting. So when he saw this, Gadadhar Pandit, he became disturbed. But, oh, I have done Vaishnava Aparad. I thought he was he is immersed in sense and joy, but he's a great Vaishnava. What to do? So, then he also consulted Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu told him to take Diksha from him. And then Mukunda Datta requested Vidyanidhi Pandit, please accept Radha Pandit as your disciple. And so he accepted. Of course, in the previous Krishna Lila is Vrishabhanu Maharaj. Vrishabhanu Maharaj's daughter is Radha, right? And Radha herself has become Gadadhar Pandit. Huh? So, so Mukundatta was also with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was doing a Srivasanga, uh, Kirtan. So then we saw his determination. Uh, so one day, Mahaprabhu is immersed in the Krishna Prem. So um, he's taking the gopis side. Huh? Gopi, Gopi, he's telling that. Then one student, he told Mahaprabhu, you utter Krishna's name. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in the prem. He thinking that the student is on the Krishna's side, he went to hit him. So, but they could not understand Mahaprabhu's bhava. So, but other students joining this student, they started, you know, uh, they started opposing Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu, you know, seeing this very offensive mentality, uh, he accepted Sanya. He decided, I will take Sanya. Because with this, he will not be able to preach. Not so Mahaprabhu uh, went to Mukunda's house and then he heard Krishna Mangal. At that time, Mahaprabhu revealed his idea that I have to take Sanya. So, hearing that, Mukunda, uh, he told him, wait for a few days. For a few days. Because hearing this, all the devotees were also, uh, they were they were in the ocean of suffering. Oh, such a beautiful Lord, so beautiful. Yeah, seeing, looking like taking Sanya. Uh, but then Kantaka Nagar. Now today is Katwa they say. Kantaka. Nagar. Mahaprabhu, he accepted Sanya. Uh, after that, Mukunda with all the other devotees start doing kirtan. He is to give pleasure to the Lord. So Keshav Bharati, after taking sannyas from Keshav Bharati, he went to Nilachar, Jagannath Puri. So Mukundatta was also with him. So Nityananda Prabhu, Dandabanga. So Nityananda Prabhu could not see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu carrying Ekadanda, like Mayavadis like Danda. So he made into three pieces and he threw in a river. Then Mahaprabhu was very displeased. But actually inside, see, this is the love. See, again, we cannot understand love between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu could not tolerate how, and he broke the danda into three pieces and threw it in heaven. Mahaprabhu was very, very unhappy. Had only one possession, he also took away, broke. you know. Now either I go in front or you go in front. I said, Lord, you go in front, we'll stay. Like that he went first to Jagannath Puri. That's where in front of Jagannath he became unconscious. Sarvam Bhattacharya took him into his house. Later on, Nityananda Prabhu, they all went. So that Leela, Mukunda was also there. So in Narendra Sarovar, where Lord was doing the pastime of uh, playing, water, like Krishna used to do with gopis. Yeah, Mukunda was also there. Uh, every year, along with devotees. So he used to come to Mahaprabhu to see Jagannath Puri. So on the third mandali, uh, like 7 groups we were talking, Mukundatta was in the third group. Uh, and the dancer is Haridastam. So how much Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to love him? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said one time, Mukunda, he gets disturbed, he feels pain when I take bath 3 times in the very cold water. When I take rest on the floor, when I follow this sannyasi dharma, he becomes very suffering, dukkhi. But he does not say anything to me, but I understand. So because of that, I become double dukkhi, more. So, so on the Purnima day, like tomorrow, Jagannath, uh, just Purnima, he disappeared. So we ask His mercy, merciful on us, bestow His cosmic mercy. We now we have. Jai Jai Mukunda Datta ki Jai Jai. Then tomorrow is also discipline of Sridhar Pandit. Now, Sridhar Pandit is amazing. Uh, Sridhar Pandit, who is Sridhar Pandit? He is Krishna Leela Kusuma Sava Gopal. Kusuma Sava. Kusuma Sava Gopal. 12 uh, Gopalas. Dvadasa. Krishna Leela is one among them. So, to give pushti, he appeared as Sridhar Pandit. He was in Navadvip. In Antardip Mayapura, near Chandkaji Samadhi, I mean, south. He was staying there, which is known as Sridhar Anga. Where he was staying, there was all bananas, growing. Um, so he was very playing the role of a very poor Brahmana. Huh? Uh, very poor Brahmana. Huh? Siddhartha. And he used to sell, so many items from banana. See, we in the West we may not familiar. Banana is plant. We can everything is useful. Is leaf, of course, the banana, raw banana, ripe banana. Uh, then then uh, the inside, so many items they make. So we used to sell them. We used to sell other vegetables. Now his idea was he was a very honest, huh? um, and he made his living by selling the produce from his farm, such as banana, banana bark, banana flower, banana leaves, radish, etc. Uh, he was very fair. He was selling at a very fair price. Uh, reasonable. Nobody would have got less price than him. Then whatever he gets the money, half is to go toward worshipping Ganga Devi. He was very attached to the Ganga, worship of Ganga Devi. And to use the other half to sustain himself. Very poor. Okay, somehow he was maintaining. Now Lord Chaitanya would approach him to purchase his goods while paying just even half the price quoted by Sridhara. Sridhara says, one price he will say, I will give only half of that. He used to quarrel each other. And he will say, no, you go away somewhere else. No, I want to buy. You have to give me. You are a stingy. uh, here, a miser, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to quarrel with him. So much loving quarrel. And Sridhar would say, don't you think there is no other sellers here? There are so many people selling all this. Why don't you go there? Then Lord used to say, I go where I want to purchase from. I will never leave my permanent vendor. You say. Meaning, Lord does not go to anyone other than his devotee. Then Sridhar would ask him, then why you want to give only half price? Then I want to perform Ganga Puja. Mahaprabhu would reply, Ganga is my servant. She is my maid servant. Why you want to worship her? You worship me. Caesar would then think, oh, he does not even fear Ganga. you know, he does not know Ganga. So, then when Mahaprabhu showed his divine form, Shadbhuja Rupa, Shadbhuja meaning six-handed form. Krishna like 2 feet, right? Flute. Lord Ram with bow and arrow. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, sannyasi, right? 2, 2, 2, 6. Shadbhuja. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna and Ram. Form. Shadbhuja form. And then asked Sridhar Pandit. Bring Sridhar Pandit, he showed him the Shadbhuja form. Ask a benediction. I will give you anything you want. At that time, Sridhar Pandit requested. You know what he requested? You'll be amazed. What he requested? That Prabhu who would snatch things from me. Mahaprabhu used to snatch things from me. He would say, no, he will drag him like this. Amazing, no quarrel. That Prabhu would snatch things from me. May he be my Prabhu life after life. This is my, I don't want any. The one was snitching, snatching, always quarreling with me. you know. So let him my worshipper, my worshipable Lord. So amazing. Lord used to go to that place after kirtan. You know, he had a iron bowl with water. Lovingly used to drink from that. So Lord is attracted only by devotion, nothing else. So Sridhar Pandit. And Mahaprabhu used to say to him, used to, for outside, you are showing that you are very poor, but inside you are very rich. Very rich, meaning outside you are poor, what you are selling? Banana leaf, banana bark, and all that. Flower, banana flower. How much you can do? How we can be a rich person? So you are showing this, but inside actually is very rich. Huh? Huh? So Vaishnava in reality, Sarvottama, Sarveshwar, Sarve Aishwarya. He is actually Adhikari, he is fit to become most uh, Sarvottama, best among everybody, and the richest person, most richest than the richest person. And he is the owner of every object. Why? He sees everything in the service of Krishna. That's why he is the real owner. So real owner means what? Whatever you own, it should be offered to the Krishna. Thinking that real owner is not me, Krishna, it belongs to him, I should offer it. If you have that, then you also become owner of that, real owner. Otherwise, not. See, this is amazing logic. It does not, we cannot understand mundane logic. Huh? Uh, so I'm going to express this in front of everybody. So you do not understand. So uh, then amazing thing it happened. At the time of uh, only, see, Lord is very happy. He is very happy to steal from the devotees, not with others. Very happy to steal. Uh, But he will not take from abhakta, not devotees, non-devotees. He will not, even if he given free life. We can see many times, even one time Krishna, uh, we see the pastime when he went to the assembly of Kaurava. They said, thousands of items, please come. And said, no, I'm not angry. Because he refused to recognize, honor Pandavas. They are my devotees. So I have nothing. But then he went to Vidura's place, Vidurani, wife of Vidura. And there Vidurani said, very poor, no nothing to offer them. Oh, and then Vidura has gone for begging, nothing. Vidrani alone, nothing. Krishna said, I am hungry, please feed me. Tears in eyes. Oh Lord, what is there? Some bananas were there. Okay, come, Lord, sit down. She didn't have even proper clothes. We gave. Then, with her love and devotion, she did not know what she is doing. And Krishna also forgot himself what he is eating. In her presence of love, Krishna transformed. So she is peeling, taking the banana, peeling, and with so much devotion to in her, she lost herself. No logic. So she does not know what she is giving. Peeling and giving the peeling to Krishna. Krishna also forgot so much devotion. He is also eating very sweetly. Peels. He did not object and he is putting away the inside banana. Krishna is very happy. She is also very Then Vidura came and said, what nonsense you are doing? Krishna said, you don't understand. I'm very happy. So, like that, uh, you know, mm, whatever we, that's why with love and devotion, if you offer little bit of water, flower, fruit, I will accept. Love and devotion. So, see, there's one pastime with Sudama, you might have heard, right? Lord Krishna was in Dwarka, right? Sudama was very, very poor. And one day his wife told, you say he never told anything about Krishna. You say Krishna was your classmate, go and ask, he is the king of kings. So she put so much pressure on him. He said he didn't want to go and disturb the Lord. But anyway, he went. But when you go to him, you have to offer something. He didn't have nothing. He used to beg, not even proper clothes. So he gave her one broken, you know, chadar like that, and then some broken uh, rice, and he tied up with his little thing. And he was afraid to share. Krishna came and he was trying to hide that. Krishna understood. Hey, what is that? No, 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 it's not worthy of. No, 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 no. Krishna forcefully took that, you know, that broken rice. Third class, fourth class rice. And then Rukmini also came, hey, you don't eat all of it. Then if you do, then eternally I will have to leave you. Had gone serve Sudama. So she took, and then she took it. Then later on, he said in one Leela, Yama came and complained to Krishna. Krishna, he said, Sudama was destined to be poor entire life. Now he has become even higher than Kubera, you know, the in charge of all the wealth, right? Demigods. How is it possible? Then what is the use? I'm staying here. Then Krishna is telling what I gave. When he satisfied me by giving some little rice, I gave him appropriate. It is equivalent because when I took rice from him, when I'm satisfied, it is that means he fed entire all the people in this world. Imagine feeding entire population of the world by feeding Krishna, little bit of it. So I gave that result to him. That's all I did. But Lord in his thing is written like that. Go and check again. So Yamaraj went there and checked his, the prediction, right? That is destined to be poor entire life. But then when he went and saw, it was reversed. No, he'll be like higher than Kubera. Then he was wonderstruck. Wow, Lord is so amazing. What is his destiny? See, some people remember, oh, what is written on my forehead, no one can change. Finger, you see this devotion to the Lord completely erased our past. So that's why you have to do it. Like Bhakti Janan, mother of devotion, they call it. So you can see Lord is. That's why our Mulacharya, Madhvacharya says, Bhakti Raivainam Nayati, Bhakti Raivainam Darshati. Bhakti Vasha Purusho, Bhakti Raiva Purusha. Lord will be conquered only by bhakti, nothing else, only by devotion. Devotion, devotion. That's why foremost thing in anyone's life is bhakti, devotion. We try to acquire. We should get inspired to obtain that. There is nothing in this world higher than that. See, that's why we hear they appear and they disappear and they are these great devotees because we get some idea, some feeling and their own blessing. By remembering their pastimes, we get their blessings. Once you get the blessing of Vaishnavas, there is nothing great than that. Mhm. So you soon get the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna. So uh, devotion to him. So we pray at the lotus feet of Sridhar Pandit, Mukunda Datta to sprinkle their mercy on us. Such a wonderful pastime they had um, exhibited. Then at the end, I forgot to tell this, then we will end. So when Mahaprabhu uh, wanted to take sannyas, uh, so he went to Sridhar, Sridhar. So Sridhar gave him very lovingly a vegetable, Loki. Loki. So then Mahaprabhu brought that. He told, request mother, such a mother, please, through milk and then this vegetable Loki, make a dugd Loki. Then he offered to the Lord. So the Sridhar brought that. See how he's thinking of taking sannyas and then Sridhar brought to his house this Loki. Mahaprabhu is thinking, where did this Loki came from? Tonight I will disappear. I will not be here to accept this tomorrow. So thinking like that, uh, it will be wasted. Uh, Then he requested mother to make a sweet out of that. Then offered it to the Lord, and then he accepted. So very sweet pastime. Jai Jai Sridhar Pandit ki Jai. मुकुंद दत्त की जय, चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्र दर्शन की स्थान यात्रा की जय, समस्त भक्त बांधव की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय जय। थाय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी, हरि हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि। I don't know how this. Were you able to hear what I'm saying? Because I cannot see anything.
Yes, Gurudev, we can hear you.
Okay. Because I don't know, the signal was not proper here or something. But
No, Gurudev, it was picking up. Only I couldn't record you because it wasn't allowing. But
oh,
we WhatsApp recorded the voice. Yes, Guru.
okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna,
Thank you.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare
Dandavat, Dandavat Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Dandavat.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Pranams. Thank you all for staying on. Sorry, we could not record. I could not record, but TDD and her devotees in Hong Kong did. So we will get the recording from there. So we move on with the program now to Nasima Dev Stuti with Nicole Mataji. Please, thank you.